Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here in June. I very welcome my friends and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Welcome back to Big Mouth, and you can keep this or any other conversation I ignite going over on my Twitter at MoviesTVMag, my Vero at BigMouth1, and the extension to this channel is my Instagram, Big Mouth. So welcome to my Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3 reaction. So, look, I have got a lot of opinions about Arrowverse, some negative, some positive, but whatever I think, and throughout the years, and I've criticised it a hell of a lot, Crisis on Infinite Earths in these first 3 chapters is a great achievement. Now, I wasn't happy what they did with Clark Kent from Smallville, but let's move away from that for the time being and just say, in today's episode, amazing. In part 3, amazing. Lucifer, it's a great achievement. Now, because I know that Warner Brothers own Lucifer as well to a point, but it would have been, with scheduling and everything, to get him to do that was amazing. So that, I mean, seeing Lucifer was just great. And I'm going to get back to Lucifer and Constantine in a minute because I have a little idea about them. But Black Lightning as well, that was pretty awesome seeing him, and his Earth's destroyed now, so his wife and kids have gone. So, and him and the Flash together, that was pretty special as well. So they found a way how to kind of step away from the fact that Barry's going to die. So Barry did kind of die, and Barry did vanish in Crisis, but it wasn't that Barry. It was old Barry. That's, Earth 1's OG Barry Allen's, who looks like OG Barry Allen's dad. So that was a way out of it, or is it? Is there more to come? Could the Flash still die? Of course not. Grant Gustin's the Flash. He's always going to be the Flash. He's superb. So that was really emotional. But what was great with the whole thing with the older Flash guy, right, from the other Earth, he's meant to be the Flash from the original TV series, right, the 80s TV series. Guess what they did? As he ran and ran and ran to his death and made his ultimate sacrifice, they showed a snippet from him talking to his love interest in the actual show. Again, absolutely fantastic. The concept of this franchise, the concept of these crossovers has been fantastic. First, in the early seasons, to knit together all these superheroes, but now to see all these different versions from different Earths. Like, together, Brandon Routh's like Christopher Reeve's Superman there. So devastated with what he lost. Another great performance today. It's just great watching him. And how could that dastardly Lex Luthor kill him so he would survive? He actually killed Brandon Routh's Christopher Reeve's Superman, but I'm sure he'll be fine. He better be fine. They better, look, it's obviously going to find a way to put everything right because everything is gone. Now, what about Oliver Queen fulfilling his destiny? Yes, he was about to go back and give his soul back to his body. But then this guy with the eye thing, right, basically gave it to Oliver, and that's his destiny. He has a greater purpose. Must say, great to see Diggle. That was great, the stuff with him and Stephen Amell as well. I love David Ramsey. Lots of time for David Ramsey. I think his best kind of stint on the show was season 1 and 2, but season 1 especially. I do think they're having trouble with what to do with Kate and Kara. I think it's very problematic that they put them together. I know they're kind of going with the whole girl thing, right? But it just seems like you don't know what to do with them and you're kind of contriving things. The whole thing with her opening up the book, then Kate not allowing her to open up the book. And they're trying to humanise Kate. They really are. I think in this episode, I liked Kate a lot more than I did in the other episodes or even in the Batwoman TV show. I just feel that they need to give them... I mean, they're talking, they keep on talking about representation, but you literally got these 2 female superheroes, right, in a corner, not interacting with anyone. What did they do today? Nothing. Kara wants to open the book to put everything right, which is kind of a really awesome, brave thing for her to want to do. And then it's never going to happen. There's this whole contrived conversation. You shouldn't do it, but I should. You shouldn't be. They're not doing anything with them. And you're just proving the kind of sexist men's kind of point in a way. You're kind of being sexist yourself by not giving them more to do. But anyway, I mean, I love Melissa Benoist as Supergirl. She's such a good actor. In part one of Crisis, when she sees Argo destroyed, the look on her face, so convincing. She's so good. So for me, the whole highlight was John Constantine and Lucifer, obviously. That was absolutely fantastic. As I say, great achievement. Right. Lucifer's going to end after season 5, right? I don't see how Legends can survive after this upcoming season. Look, they're even kind of whittled down its episode order now. I think the best thing after Lucifer is finished, no, don't put Lucifer in Legends of Tomorrow. Create a spin-off show with Lucifer, Tom Ellis, and basically John Constantine. A John Constantine and a Lucifer spin-off would be absolutely fantastic, on the money. I mean, one of the gravest crimes ever committed was the cancellation of the Constantine TV show. What a shame. An absolute shame. That was an awesome TV series. Why people weren't watching it, I don't understand. But he's absolutely fantastic. So I would love to see them two together. Just those 2 minutes of, Lucifer and Constantine being together was amazing. So that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a spin-off with John Constantine and Lucifer. But I think that's it now to the new year, isn't it? How depressing is that? So Lex Luthor swaps Superman for himself. They're stuck outside of time. Whatever next? What is going to happen? Everybody's dead apart from these people. And the Monitor's dead. Oh my word, I loved that guy who played the Monitor, was freaking awesome as well. Some great scenes, and Cisco gets his vibe back. Brilliant. Great to see Cisco again, and great to see him get his vibe back. Tom Cavanagh is absolutely fantastic as well, isn't he? If you saw me flinch there's a bloody little fly. You know what? Little flies are the worst to get rid of because you go like that and they escape. They're like the Flash, basically. Anyway, yes, I'm going to give this episode 10 out of 10. I think it's the best one yet, and so it should be, as you get along. I tell you what, one thing I've noticed in these crossovers so far is this time they're not force-feeding us jokes. It's not the MCU, oh, someone's died, let's elbow someone and make a joke. So there's not as many gags. There's still some great gags. Yesterday, with Mick saying, you had me at beer. Hilarious. So there are some funny things, but I think mostly they're trying to be serious. This is Crisis on Infinite Earth, so you don't need too many gags. It's a serious situation. I'm warming to Lucifer's reaction to Mia, though. Hilarious. Hello. And she's like, what? No, that was hilarious. So, will this Oliver Queen thing stick? Is that his destiny? I still think that Felicity will turn up in the Arrow episode in the new year. And basically, Oliver's still on the Wave Rider, but he hasn't got his soul right, and he's out of it. So Felicity turns up. No, bear with me, right? Although I know the Wave Rider was destroyed, but they're going to put everything back. I know what you're going to say in the comments. But anyway, so when everything's restored, right, Felicity comes back, right? Emily Bent Rickards comes back as Felicity, right? We love her, kind of. And she's in the room as he's laying kind of on that bed thing, and she gives him his soul back. That's what I think is going to happen. But what do you think? Would you like to see a Constantine Lucifer show after Lucifer is over? I certainly would. It was a lovely surprise, and that little devil Tom Ellis lied to us, didn't he? But never mind, Tom. I forgive you. And of course, the devil should lie, shouldn't he? So that was my highlight of the show. Going forward, are we going to see Tom Welling's Clark Kent again? Can they fix what they got badly wrong? I accept it if ultimately he saves the day as Superman. That's the only way I'm going to get past that, because that was outrageous. Great to see Thomas Clark Kent again, but, we deserved more. I mean, he didn't even seem that concerned when he was told about the multi-Earths being destroyed. It's like, there's a threat for the multi-Earths. And then he just carried on chopping wood and went inside to play with his daughters. What? Are you kidding me? Yes, so 10 out of 10 for this episode. I really, really did enjoy it. Loads more Easter eggs. Again, the star of the show is Brandon Routh. I love Constantine. Tom Ellis as well. I just think it's a great achievement, just sitting there watching all these heroes. As I say, Black Lightning. I mean, I watched most of the first season of Black Lightning, then I became too busy because that is a really good show, by the way. And I think I may start watching all these shows again because Warner Brothers TV have got a great achievement here. This is something that DC Films have never achieved, and they should have done. And I'm a supporter of Zack Snyder's DCEU and all of that. But it didn't work, did it? Justice League was a mess. Look what these people are doing on a television budget. Yes, I have got issues with it. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. But at the end of the day, this is their crowning achievement. This is their Infinity War. This is their end game. And they're doing it on a TV budget so well. Anyway, please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below. Share the channel. And I'll be back. Well, I'll be back with more videos tomorrow. But my next Crisis on Infinite Earths video will, of course, be in the new year. Keep being a hero.